Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to make a video on why I think Virtue's Province is the best place to build up your crew. The great thing about this area is it has two towns. You have Marheim and you have Brown Rock. Now, Marheim will have everything that you need. It has a tavern, market, forge, and apothecary. Brown Rock only has a forge and a tavern, which is still beneficial. With the two taverns, I like to pick up as many bounties as I can. Depending on where you're at, you're max 3 or max 6. Either way, I snag up as many as I can. And then with the two forges, I like to come back and get repairs. I try to not use my raw material as much as I can. I let it stockpile. It gets a little tedious going back and forth, I admit. But once you sell your loot and you get the money from the bounties, you're still coming up in the profit margins. And then there's also a third forge up in the Marheim Castle, which you can make little pit stops there as well. And I like to stop by there and pick up the raw materials and sell loot and get repairs. So it's real beneficial to have 3 forges in this area. An expensive investment that I think pays off, but it does cost quite a bit of coin, is up here at the Brotherhood Training Grounds. You'll be able to purchase skill books, so you can upgrade your skills or add skills. You can add Wrath, you can add First Aid or Run to your characters. Like I said, it does cost a lot, but I mean, these upgrades to your skills come in handy in battle. They do definitely make a difference. There's also 3 mines where you can up the XP of your miner and gather material. There's 4 mines total, but the iron mine, I've tried choosing both sides of this dispute, and I've still not been able to mine there, so I'm not sure what I'm missing. But you have the flooded mine. You have the dire pit mine, which once you clear the way, you can travel through, and there's a couple spots where you can mine material there. And then you have the Brown Rock mine. So all 3 of them, you can just rotate every now and then and gather materials and build up the XP for your miner, which of course, the higher he goes, the more minerals that you'll get from that. I will say that the one negative is the apothecary does not sell medicine, but it does sell the snow iris for crafting. And the other ingredient is the comfrey flower, which you can pick up all around in this area. There's not as much as there is up north in the Grinmere province, so when you're up there, just pick up a lot of them and then have them. I'm not saying you have to stay in Virtue province, of course. I'm just saying that it's a great place to build up your crew. Also check all the caravans, because every now and then you'll come across one that sells a good amount of snow iris and comfrey, so snag those up and you'll have them in your back pocket for crafting medicine. So something else that I've been doing and I would recommend is purchasing every scroll I come across, whether that be in a tavern, the occasional caravan like a gold one potentially, but this area also has a trapper, and unfortunately you have to purchase with fangs, and I know fighting animals suck because you don't really get much out of it. You get some meat and some leather and whatnot, but as far as loot to sell and then having to repair your armor, it's a little bit of a net negative. So I'd say periodically do it, and those fangs will pile up. You get 45 to 60 fangs, I think, per battle, depending on where you're at. And besides scrolls, I will go to the markets and I will clean out all their ingredients, because something I started doing this playthrough that I didn't do on previous playthroughs is utilizing the trading post. I will hoard everything there, ingredients, minerals, but make sure you have 3 guards. It's my understanding that stuff can be stolen. I haven't experienced this, that's just something I've heard, so I have 3 guards there all the time now. But yeah, I will dump everything, I will hoard everything for later use. Because what I will do is I will unload everything from this trading post, and I will make my rounds to the apothecary. I will craft everything I haven't crafted yet, and what I need, of course, but I will let those knowledge points add up. I will hit the forge. I will upgrade gear or craft items. Even if I'm not going to use them, I will craft items that I haven't crafted yet just to get those knowledge points. And then in camp, I will craft things for the camp and also cook things. Because something I'm utilizing is the meals. They are so beneficial. But I will cook things that I haven't cooked yet, just again for those knowledge points. They'll build up, and I don't like to spend a knowledge point every time I get it. I like to let them pile up. That way I can decide what I want to spend them on for sure and get multiple things, especially the good things that require 3 points to unlock. So there might be smarter or better areas or ways to level up your crew. I've discovered this has really worked out for me, and figured I'd put together a video and see if I can help somebody out, give a little bit of tips for new players or maybe people that haven't found their routine yet. I just threw this together in hopes of helping somebody. Thanks for stopping by.